throwing the whole house out. Good God Almighty. Somebody must have got divorced or something. Let me see who's in here. Is that Kimberly? Hold on, I got to clean my glasses. I can't see. Glock and Charlize. Good God, I really couldn't see, could I? What's up? We ain't doing nothing special. We're gonna go get some gas, and then sister brought me some money to pay the bills, so we're gonna go deposit that at the bank. I figured we'd go live and get some watch time hours, see what we could do. I'm still sore from digging that damn hole yesterday for bolt. And then my baby sister talking about, yeah, go ahead and start digging Lily's hole, because it's going to be so big, you're going to need to go ahead and just start now. Okay, I hear you. So I got the gas app back on my phone, my new phone. It says gas is $3.59 where we're going, at Walmart. I really need to go back to the college again. Oh, damn, this dead cat. Lady, you need to get up there and four-wheel it in the grass. It ain't safe down on the street. But, what'd you say? Well, my sister gave me, my middle sister, when she came by to leave me some money, she gave me, that's the pharmacy lady. She got every prescription they ever made, I think. Because she said, your back's still sore? I said, yeah. Here. I said, what the fuck is that? I think she called it Visceral. She said it's a muscle relaxer. I looked it up. It said something about antihistamine. So mine, she be taking a lot of pills. She might have get them mixed up. She said, don't take it until you ain't going to drive no more. So I don't know what the fuck it is. We'll see how I feel tonight, and then I'll decide if I take it or not. Because I really ain't about taking pills. Tony Benz, what's up? What's up? See, I'm at a red light. I can lean over here and look at the names. Flexeril? Or Viril? I don't know what the hell she called it. I don't know. I looked up Vexeril, whatever the fuck I said the first time. See, I don't even remember what it said something about it being an antihistamine or something. I don't know. But she says it's a muscle relaxer. It don't look like the same pill, so you're probably right, Tony. Like I said, I don't take pills. If I want to do something, I'm going all the way. I'm doing the real stuff. I ain't playing around with pharmaceuticals. Because I am convinced, watching all these movies on TV and watching all these people out here in real life, I'm convinced you can take one pill one time and it's got heroin in it, whatever the fuck, opioid, whatever the shit they want to call it, whatever fancy name they put on it, and gonna make you addicted to it the first time you take it. Be out here scratching the paint off the walls and trying to rob old ladies. Oh, we got the popo in the fire department over there. I don't know. 1 mile from the house. That's some pretty red hair you got. Hopefully this is the last time sister's gonna have to pay my bills for a while anyway, because that Pell Grant's supposed to kick in next month. But you know, I'm leery now with all these emails. Even though they're coming through the school email, they talking about some bank, something or another, for me to set up so the school can send me the refund extra of the Pell Grant. But the thing is, the school still says I owe, like if the Pell Grant ain't kicked in. So why y'all want me to set up a bank account? To me, all that don't make no sense. You ain't no ice cream truck coming to my neighborhood. We ain't had the ice cream truck come to the neighborhood in a long time. And I ain't turning off the truck because I had to jump it just to get it started. Saw something. I don't know if I like it. I don't need no damn receipt. Y'all gonna take whatever amount of money y'all want to take anyway. Too tired to argue with folks today. Chick-fil-A opened up about a block down that way. Shit, I could just sit out here and sniff gasoline and get high. Fuck it. Probably give me a headache though. Go ahead, put another $5. You might need to go somewhere. I'll put 4 gallons. See, Walmart gives you the points on the gallons, not on the dollars. That's a little bit too skinny. The ice cream man. Okay. I can sit around eating ice cream all the time. Yeah. How you gonna be the ice cream man and be that skinny? How did that work? Alright, let me put my seatbelt on since we're going. Now we're gonna go. Well, from here it's 4 miles because it's 3 miles from the house. Oh. I just made a post before I left the house though. If y'all wondering what the hell it is, Charlie's probably knows, but somebody had tagged me from the old Kanika Jenkins days. I don't know, not sure why they really tag me except for me to back up whatever they saying. And what they said in their post, I'm not sure if they want me to be honest, because I can't tell if they, you know, who they backing up or whatever. But basically, oh, we got us an ambulance too. Basically, they're saying something about somebody said something with the Kanika Jenkins case, and I guess they got the beef and whatever. Had to do with Ratchet TV, got thrown in there, shit like that. And I just told them, shit, that's why I stay out of those sectors now, because that's all it is a bunch of people that don't know what the fuck they talking about. They don't have the case file. They don't have the footage. All they got is copies of copies of copies of other people's bullshit. So I made a post and I put up a couple of pictures on my community wall. And now, that's going to show you. I can't back up. Let me back up a little bit. That's going to show you how much work I did do on the Kanika Jenkins case. Was, like I told them on my post on my wall, I says, if they can't show you proof of the 4,000 whatever clips of footage, and I put up a couple pictures, they can't tell you where this camera is located or what model this camera is, or was it even in the case file, because it wasn't. And then I put up another picture, of the thermostats. They can't tell you where these are located at, or the ID number. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They never really researched the Kanika Jenkins case. They just some too late, too slow motherfuckers showing up now, trying to get some clicks and views, because they steady clout chasing. Steady clout chasing. That's what I said. Some shit like that. And it's the truth. That girl been dead in September. It'll be 9 years. Bitch, I did not give you permission to go in front of me. Mother. I am not that friendly. Ah! I don't know you like that. See, there's the cops and the popo. I mean, the fire department. I don't know what. Oh, they got all the cops. Sheriff, DPS. Damn, let me keep going this way. I was going this way anyway. Let me get up here so I can see what y'all say. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Let's be blunt. They don't care. Even people that we were, associating ourselves with for years, Charlies, what happened? They turned out to be fucking people that didn't care either. They were just looking for some kind of recognition and shit. But not, I meant to tell you, I don't know if I told you all of it last night or not. I ain't fixing to strike Trey Gang from my backup channel, even though I could. I'm gonna wait and see if I get my original channel back. And if I get my original channel back, then I go strike his ass. Maybe I'll be lucky and get his whole fucking channel taken down once and for all. Since he's already lost the channel before. He had to beg and plead to get that thing back. Calling everybody a bunch of bitches and hoes. Alright. Trees and trees and trees. That's Florida. Florida Bama lines. That street right there is the one that I always come out on my shortcut in the neighborhoods. because I had less than a quarter tank. And my son's truck don't play when it gets in that red. You know, most vehicles got like a gallon or some shit in their reserve. I don't think this truck's even got a reserve. Because I was coming back on one of my trips one time from Texas, and I'd crossed the Alabama-Florida state line, and it was in the red. So I started looking for gas signs, but I didn't see any. And it went down fast. And I turned off. I said, fuck it, I'm going to take the next exit, even though there was no gas signs. I had coasted that thing, and the engine turned off. And then luckily it was on a hill, so I was going downhill, and I coasted. I got about 3 blocks, 4 blocks, something like that, away from a gas station. I had to walk over there. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Luckily it was a 24-hour one. There's the Army base that way. Navy base is straight ahead all the way. We're turning off up here. Taco Bell Tuesday. It's not Tuesday. Oh no, today is barbecue. Buy one, get one free on the over at Sonny's. But I put gas. I'm not going to spend $8 on the buy one, get one free. Because that actually lasts me 2 days when I buy that. On Mondays, I had this big pulled pork sandwich, which is just like some Texas garlic toast type thing with some pulled pork on it. Buy one, get one free on Mondays. And I'll get that thing. And I can barely finish one. But I'll have a meal for 2 days with that. There goes another ambulance. My niece ain't working today because her mama was at the house and she said she's off tonight. So I ain't gotta worry about that being my niece. And then I get a Hardee's over here. You must have just popped up. See, in the fall, when I gotta go to the campus for classes, it'll be the main campus, so I won't be coming over here. So that Hardee's ain't gonna do me no damn good anyway. Damn, the gas is a dime higher over here at this gas station. I'm glad I went over there. Not a dime, a nickel. Alright, let's see. School's on the left and the bank is on the right. There we go. More trees, yes. That's the Army military housing off to the right there. Corey Field. They got like duplexes. Some kind of plexus. Petty Officer's Way. This is how my sister goes to work. This is another entrance for the Army base. She works on the, what do you call that thing? The commissary thingy or whatever. That's where she works at for the Army guys. And it's funny because her husband's Navy. She gets paid, I don't know, like $20 an hour or something like that, but she's been there for years. She goes in like at 4 or 5, gets out at 11, something like that. Yes, more trees, folks. We got plenty of places to hide bodies here, but to be safe, I would take it all the way to Louisiana. That's just my opinion. Be safe. Go feed the gators. I'm blinded. I can't see no more. can't even find no pocket to. There we go. Where's that cash? She gave me enough to pay my storage, my internet, and my phone. That's that sister that took care of me while I was locked up, too. Deposit. Cash. Oh, my switchers. I'm waiting for my glasses to adjust. Yeah, hit that button. It says I got 4 likes. Hit some kind of button, make me get in the algorithm again. Man, I was just getting in good with the algorithm over there on my original channel. Fucking bastards. What's up? Anybody heard anything from AK? I haven't got to talk to him because I'm still every day messaging YouTube and arguing, you know, trying to get them to acknowledge me. They won't even acknowledge me anymore. But I haven't seen him go live, or I've been missing it. I don't know. Then again, I've been done. I've been. Would you like to do another one? No, I ain't got nothing else to do another one with. But I haven't seen him going live. I don't know if he got in trouble again or what. Or if he's just playing games. What's this? Okay. 5 people, 4 thumbs. That's what I can see. Here we go. Put the damn seatbelt on because you got cops everywhere, woman. They pull me over and search me, I'm gonna make them clean out the whole fucking truck. No, that's trash. Go ahead, keep that for yourself since you want to be digging through my vehicle like that. I'll be stupid. I know I would. Oh yeah, that my bank has scholarships for that college, but I checked into it, and it's only if you just got out of high school. And then the majority of the scholarships are all set up like that. Okay, that's the college right there in front of y'all. Pensacola State College. There you go. More trees. We got little purple flowers. I bet you the bluebonnets are blooming over in Texas. That's a pretty sight to see. I ain't crazy about bluebonnets, but it's a pretty sight to see when you're driving down I-10 and all you see on the side of the hills is blue. And sometimes they'll have some purple ones going. Rarely they'll have some white ones because they be trying to do this hybrid shit, I guess, making their own different kinds. Lily got out today, acting like her ass didn't want to come home when sister came over. I figured I'd let her out to go talk to sister. She went over and played it all cool, rubbed up on the back of her leg, and then walked around the side of her car. I look up, that bitch down the road. Lily, come here. She looks at me and takes off running. Oh, you motherfucker. So I get to walking over there, and one of the neighbors over there, I met a new neighbor today, a lady named Ray, and her mama live in old Jason Carney's house. Marcia D. I don't remember the grandpa's name, but They live in that old house, and Lily would go right up to her. And then we thought, okay, Lily act like she gonna walk home with me. So we start walking home. Turn around, Lily took off running all the way past Sister's house, Sister Street. So that girl, that young lady Ray, she come up with a dog leash and got Lily and brought her back. And that by that time I had my sister on the phone, call your fucking dog. So she's on the speakerphone. Lillian, get your ass off. Oh my God. Is that D Love? AD. I sent you, replied to your email. I sent you some pictures of them. But what I did now, because I don't want, Lily is supposed to have been the first one to pass away. And since she's the last one standing, so what I did now was I leave the front door, I leave it completely wide open. We have a glass door. And Lily's the only dog that's ever learned how to open the door from the outside. She can use her snout and she pulls it open. So that way Lily can come in and out by herself. But it's crazy because she'll come in by herself, but she asked permission to go back outside. I don't know, bitch, you ain't gotta ask me shit. You need to go outside, go outside. You ain't gotta ask me nothing. She comes to the bed, she's like hitting my hand. What, Lily? What? And I'll sit there and I'll pet her. And she keeps on and she keeps on and she keeps on. What, Lily? Fine, I get up and let her outside. Well, I gotta let you outside. All you gotta do is push the door. Push the door. It's harder for you to come in than it is for you to go out. What is wrong with you? But it's just that's the way she was trained. Daddy had him trained like that. She the only one that took manners. The rest of them didn't. You know why? Because she appreciated a good life. That dog came from a homeless man that felt like he was getting sick and dying, so he gave the dog to my daddy. She had been a good dog. But that's gonna be I'm gonna need a bulldozer to dig a hole big enough for her ass. She a big dog. I don't know why those vans, they just remind me of an alien van. Alright, we're gonna cut through the hood. Shortcut on. Pensacola got some weird turning lanes. Y'all got a whole lane wasted with white lines. Oof. Come on, feel the noise. Girls, fuck the boys. We'll get wild, wild, wild. Hurry up, for this bitch turns red on me. When my mom had her flower shop, we had it right there. It's tore down now, but that's where we had it at. Whole damn phone slid down. What you want? Baby, I got it. We're taking this street here. Up school buses. Speed bump. Does this road go through? Yeah, it goes through. That way we ain't got hit on the speed bumps. What you want? Baby, I got it. What you need? I think about it. Is this 48? Oh. I ain't going on 49. That's my old elementary school. There's speed bumps and school buses. Fuck that. All I'm asking is for a little respect that you give to me. Do it Eddie Murphy style. R-E-S-P-T-T. Bitch, you know what I mean. Boy, it looked like he was talking on a 1982 cell phone. 82, 85, whatever year that was. They had them big ass fucking cell phones. I know you hot walking with them jacket on, that hoodie on. It's got to be 78 degrees out here. Oh. That yellow house right there used to be the produce man. Was that one or the one next door? I don't remember. He had it set up in his front yard. He sold produce. People would come from like Alabama, come buy his produce that he was growing right there in the backyard, whatever. And that was years and years, all through my adult years. And then finally I asked Daddy, what happened to the produce man on Lillian? He said the IRS people got his ass. And bless his heart, I think he passed away before they could ever take him to trial. But he never paid taxes for, it was at least 20 years that he had been selling produce like that. See, now here's the street, my sister's street. Lillian was way the fuck over here. Irritating my ass. I'm telling y'all, I am not an exercise person. I don't even know if I can still get freaky in the bed anymore. It's been so long. Oof. Mr. Virgil's at Miss Teresa's house taking care of it. She passed away a year ago. They weren't living together no more, but he still comes over and takes care of her place every single day. Looks like Lillian done went back in the house. All right. Yep, Mr. Virgil, please don't come speak to me. Please don't come speak to me. I know you're a lonely old man, but I ain't in the mood. I am not my sister. I don't want to speak. I know I'm awful. But these lonely old men, they get, and then they talk so slow. The fuck is that noise? Chloe's. Hold on, I hear this child screaming. Chloe. Girl, I know you hear me. Fuck you too. I'm not chasing you down to see what's wrong with you. If you got a problem, you can answer me. Y'all just take note. If y'all ever need help in life, just realize I'ma holler at you. If you don't answer me, I'm not coming for you. There goes Mr. Virgil, yep. All right, y'all. Thanks for riding with me. I'll catch y'all a little bit.